So Oliver had 16 Skittles. We're picturing Oliver with his 16 Skittles in his hand. He ate 8 of them. If he's eating the Skittles, what's happening to your number? It's decreasing. So for this first part of the problem, I want to take away and subtract that 8, all right? And you know your doubles facts, so you know 16 minus 8 is 8. So at this point in the problem, I have 8. I've used these numbers already. I'm kind of done with those. We're moving on. I know at this point in the problem, he's already eaten 8 Skittles. He's got 8 Skittles left in his hand. That's what I'm picturing. Then he gave 4 to Joseph. So picture it. He's got his 8 Skittles. He gave 4 of them to Joseph. What happened to his number? That's right. It got smaller. So we have 8. We're going to take away 4. And you know your doubles facts again, so your answer is 4. Our unit is Skittles, right? So this time we had to subtract 2 times, right? We subtracted in the first part of the problem. We subtracted in the second part of the problem, okay? Mason found 12 beetles on Monday. He found 11 on Tuesday. What happened to his number there? First, he had 12 on Monday. He found 11 more on Tuesday. So what should we be doing with those numbers? We should be adding them together, if I can type. So we have 12 plus 11, and when we add that together, we get 23. So at this point in the problem, he has 23 beetles, right? Then he found 7 more, okay? Well, what happened to his number? It increased, right? It increased again. So we're going to add again our 23 plus 7. We're going to make a new 10 here, right? And so that's going to add another 10 there. So our answer is going to be 30. And what did he have? Beetles is our unit, right? Now, could have we done this in one step? Yeah, right? We could have added them all together by lining them up, right? Or you could line them up, add them in your head together. But yeah, we could have added all of those numbers up at one time since we were adding the whole time, right? Can't really add, when you have a subtraction problem or subtraction in there anywhere, if I can get on the right one, you're not going to put it all in one step, right? So for that multiple step problem, we actually could have done it in one step because we can add more than one number together pretty easily. Okay, Malia brought 13 stickers to school. So I'm picturing Malia with her 13 stickers. She gave 7 to Lily. So when she gave away the stickers, her number is going to decrease, right? So when we have 13 minus 7, we're going to have 6. So at this point in the problem, she has 6 stickers left, right? Then Miss Booker gave her 10 more stickers. So we have 6. If I gave her stickers, what are we going to do with that number? We're going to add it. So we have 6 plus 10 is going to be 16. So now we have 16 stickers. Okay, a few more extra review. These are similar to problems that you're going to find in the part of the packet that we're going to take as a major grade. Remember to look in the notes and the instructions that I gave you for this lesson on Google Classroom. You're going to take a picture of certain pages and send those to me for my major and minor grades. So which equations can be used to solve 6 plus 7? All right, well, think in your head, okay, what is 6 plus 7? If I add those two numbers together, I've got 6 plus 7, and that would equal 13, right? So then I'm thinking, okay, if I look at these equations and add them together, they have to equal 13. So 6 plus 6, I know that's 12, plus 1 more. Does that equal 13? Yes, it does. So if it got me to 13, then that would be one of my answers, right? Then I have 7 plus 7 plus 1. 7 plus 7 is 14. 14 plus 1 is going to be 15. So did that equation get me to the correct answer? No. So we're going to say B is not correct, okay? And then we have 7 plus 3 plus 3. Well, this time we've got 7 plus 3, that equals 10, plus 3 more, and that would equal 13. So that equation actually did get me to the right answer. So my correct answers here would be A and C. So let's see if I can circle those. Wish these tools were easier to get to. So A and C are my right answers. So here what they did was they made a double plus 1. Down here what they did was they made a 10, right? So they thought, well, 7 and 3 is 10, and then the other 3 from the 6 got us to 13. Okay? Which equations are in the same fact family as 16 equals 9 plus 5? Well, let's think about that fact family. If I have 16, that is my whole, right? My parts are 9 and 5. Hopefully I'll get better at drawing with the mouse on my computer as we go through this, right? So I'm looking over here. Is this one of the numbers from the fact family? I have 9 plus 5 equals 16. Yes, this is a part plus a part equals a whole. So A would be a correct equation. Let's look at B. 9 minus 5 equals 4. Now, are those the numbers that I have over here? If they're not the right numbers in the fact family, then you're not going to use that one. So this one would not be correct because I do not have any 4s over here, and 4 is not a part of 16, right, in that fact family. So now we have over here C, 16 minus 9 equals 5. Well, if I have 16, I take away 9. Does it equal 5? Yes, those are the correct 3 numbers in our fact family. Down here we have 5 plus 9 equals 16. 5 plus 9 equals 16. Yes, those would be in my fact family, right? All they did was flip-flop, right? I went from here to here. It's the same numbers. So now we have 16 plus 9 equals 5. Okay, so we have 16, we have 9, we have 5. But is this true? Is 16 plus 9 5? No, right? If I added those numbers together, I would not get 5. So that is not going to be a true equation, and it's not going to use those fact families. Okay, so there is your lesson. If you have any questions, make sure you contact me. You're going to do the pages in the packet, pages 1 through 16, and you will turn in pages 4 and 5. You can send those in a text to me or in Remind 101, or you can upload them on Google as a picture. Pages 4 and 5 are a minor math grade, and then pages 14, 15, and 16 will be a major math test. So make sure that you get those pictures sent to me once you're done with the packet, check your work, and then send it to me. There are also links below the instructions that have Google Slides that you can do pages 4 and 5, or pages 14, 15, and 16 on Google Classroom. If you choose to do that, that's fine, and you won't have to send me pictures. All right, guys, have a good week.